has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Set for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Vacates quickly left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Now the first run of the game for Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
All right, here we go. Second down. Dak now from the gun. Into the hands of Pickett. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Throwing on first is Prescott. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to the air, Prescott. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Prescott here from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Offense in the hurry up here. Prescott on 1st and 10. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Williams and a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Gets it again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Williams, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Josh Blackwell to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready to run!
You're going to run here. Manunga. And he's blocked down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle, and they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready to run!
They're running down the middle to Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 8.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 8-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Burton. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Things trimmed back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yes! We think
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Completes it again to Pickens. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Dallas.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here.
The Cowboys will line up.
Now it's Prescott again. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Volunteer. Ready, set.
Williams set to pass. They set up the screen here to Swift. Room to work at the 35. And he's brought down at the 44. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They go with Mananga here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tolbert now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Play action, Prescott. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And he has this down to the 34. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Blackwell now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
What is up?
Here's Swift to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
15 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
They'll look to run with Williams. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The Cowboys will line up.
Prescott's going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Blackwell now to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready, set.
Williams will look to throw. Pass caught by Adunze. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready, set.
To throw, Williams. He finds Adunze downfield. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get this time before the end of the 3rd. It's a Rome Adunze touchdown!
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears take the lead on that successful kick. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Getting out to his left. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd and long. Prescott to throw. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Finds him over the middle. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First down, here's Swift. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Tolbert now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Flushed out now to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. This is a heater going deep. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning trap. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears up by 8. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Swift gets it on the option. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Zone read to give to Swift. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Back to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Buying some time left. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Headed out right. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And it's not over yet, football fans. He scores, and now a 2-point conversion will force overtime.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
All right, they got the touchdown, but that was only half of it. Now they need this 2-point conversion, or this one's over.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
Cowboys 26.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. Well, the Cowboys are saying they have it, and it looks like they do. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run.